To the right side, Barrett drops it behind his back, comes behind Burns to the top of the key, to the left elbow, right wing Mitchell. Here comes the three from Mark, rims in, 50-35 Missouri. Ball deflected, run down by Pierce, slaps it in the front court, gets it back and flushes it. Pierce with the tomahawk in Missouri. Builds a 54-38 lead on a defensive gem by Trent Pierce. 1.8 to play. Mitchell, a baseball pass. Intercepted. Throwing it up is Tucker off the rim. He missed it. He intercepted it on the other side of half court. Threw it up off the catch. It hit the rim. And Missouri survives at home. 81-80.
Bidunga at the top, looking left side for Jackson. Screen comes. El Marco, little floater to Bidunga. He slams it home. The alley-oop feed to perfection, and Bidunga with the jam. Jackson fakes a pass to the corner. A little dipsy-do. Assist to Tiller, and a two-hand poster. What a feed from El Marco Jackson, and Tiller slams it home. And with the shot clock turned off, KU should be able to dribble out the remaining clock. He does indeed get it across the timeline. Coach Lutz tells his guys to back off. And the Jayhawks, who just saw an 8-game win streak snapped on Saturday, about to start up another. You can rock. Chalk it up. The Jayhawks win 9 in a row over the Cowboys, and they inch closer to a potential Big 12 title. 81-69.
Good morning, Kansas City. This is New Day with SSJ on Sports Radio 810 WHB. Stephen St. John. Nate Bucati stopped by.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Jake is not here.
I heard Jake wasn't here, so I thought I'd pop in and hang out with you for a little bit.
So, when you're assisting Jake, you're known as Deebs. Do we stick with that? Or now do we go to your professional name?
Well, Dylan would be my professional name.
There it is. Dylan.
With a Y.
Dylan with a Y not. Nice job.
Makes us kind of namesakes. That's my middle name.
Is that right?
Dylan with a Y.
Dylan?
Yeah.
Mine was after my dad named me that after Bob Dylan.
Same.
Is that right?
That's what I was told, at least.
Wow.
Neither of my parents listened to Bob Dylan, though, so it never made sense to me.
That's funny.
I don't know about that. You might have to fact check that.
Well, my dad's favorite baseball player was in the family, you know, so. Anyways, that's cool. I didn't know that. We're namesakes.
Last night was a very interesting night in college basketball. First of all, we may have had the game of the year so far in the regular season. Alabama outlasted Arkansas in double overtime, 117-115. And we saw Darius Acuff Jr., despite Arkansas's loss, and boy, they had a perfect chance at a putback for the win. But Acuff went for 49, and he had the ball in his hands with the clock ticking down, with a chance to maybe win the game, and missed the shot. Putback didn't go. Man, it was hard. You know, you got Kansas playing and Missouri playing at the same time, so it's kind of hard to. I kept trying to watch that game, and I've told you this in the past. I can't. It's hard for me to watch more than one game. You know, I'm locked in.
When you're watching two games, you're kind of not watching one, you know?
And I already had to keep tabs on both the Missouri game and the Kansas game. And so, but I did my best to check that out, and that was a wild finish. And so, wow. And Acuff drops 49, and it wasn't enough in double overtime to get the victory over Alabama. But Missouri.
Your heart's still pounding a little bit?
With, I think, 8.5 minutes left, they were up by 21. And then they ended up holding on for dear life and winning by 1. And look, they hit 2 free throws with a few seconds left. And they did what they were supposed to do. They just opened up the gates and let, no pun intended, and let Vanderbilt dribble down the floor and take a wide open 3. And let me tell you, Vanderbilt at one point couldn't hit a shot down the stretch. They couldn't miss a shot. Guarded, open, 3-pointer, tough 2, anything. It all went in. And so, of course, they come down, fire up an unguarded 3, and they hit it. And so that makes it a 1-point game. And so then Mark Mitchell's looking to inbound the ball, and he just wants to throw a home run ball. I don't know, man. Just get it into somebody and have it touch a Missouri player, and the game's pretty much over. And they might be able to foul you quick, but there'd be like, 0.6 seconds left or whatever. But he throws it, and he throws it right to a Vanderbilt player. He throws it short around half court. And then Tanner, who was hitting everything, as soon as he gets it, does a great job of firing up a 3, and it damn near went in.
Man.
That would have been as devastating a loss in the regular season as you could think of, because they are on the bubble, and Lenardi, before the game, had said they're one of the last 4 out, and if they win this game, then they're back in. And look, Vanderbilt came into the game 21-4. 8-4 in the conference, and number 19 in the nation. That's a big win.
Mm-hmm.
And they were up 21 with 8.5 minutes left. And then they lost their minds. You could not, well, I guess you could have played worse. They could have lost, but just awful at handling the pressure. And it was mind-boggling. And I thought that shot was going in. Did you watch? Did you see the end of that? I thought the shot was going in.
It almost did. I mean, and I was thinking to myself, years and years of working with you, and you talking about all the different bizarre, heartbreaking losses that Missouri athletics have suffered over the years, where that one would have ranked. I mean, that was weird because that was a win that almost still felt like a loss. I mean, obviously it's not. When you look back on it at the end of the season, it ain't going to matter. The selection committee doesn't care how that thing went down. But there was I
was getting angrier and angrier and angrier.
I mean,
and angrier. I mean, do you know how many things they had to do? I mean, look, Vanderbilt was unconscious. They were